Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly reading for November 2024. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into it. Cancer, listen. Oh, by the way, if you are new to my channel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the astrological forecast. Then I'm going to do your spread. And then after that, I break it down week by week and I go over every aspect that I want you to look out for, watch out for, some challenging aspects, but also all the amazing, auspicious aspects that we have this month. And then I'm going to do something different and special and it's something a little extra for y'all. This is a really big month, okay? It is one of the most important months of 2024, okay? Huge. And it's pretty wild. There's a lot of shifts, a lot of inner reflection of some enormous potential for you, Cancer. I'm looking at what's going on for you. I'm like, this is a lot. But it's going to feel like, when you kayak down a river, kind of like that. There's times where there's going to be a lot of momentum. That's really fun. Some, times throughout the month, you're going to just kind of coast. There's going to be times where you're going to have to paddle, okay, a little bit more. But then a lot of areas this month where you have the opportunity to correct course if necessary. Just remember, you're in the rider seat, right? You get to choose your path on this river of life, all right? So on the horizon line, you see your finish line, your enlightenment, your pot of gold, whatever it is. Overall, this month is a big month of awakening. We kick it off with a new moon, we end it with a new moon, and we have Mercury retrograde. That's right, Mercury's going retrograde this month, among many other planets retrograde. If you live in the US, by the way, Mercury will go retrograde the last week of November, so that is a week of Thanksgiving. Plan accordingly, okay? We'll talk about that later, but one other reason why this is such a huge, big month. There are 5 planets changing signs. I mean, big, okay? And they're all underlined in red. You'll also notice, and there's a lot on the back here, okay? I'll flip it over in a second, but you'll notice that they're all transits. There are no aspects here. No, that's how big this month is. Okay, so one thing that is going to be happening is that the Sun and Mercury are moving into Sagittarius. Mars is moving into Leo. So we're getting a lot of that fire. Remember, we had a lot of water energy. For many months, water, emotions, right? But then a lot of, challenging aspects, emotionally drained. Okay, Cancer, Pluto is definitely going to finally leave Capricorn. The last time it's going to be in Capricorn in our lifetime, moving into Aquarius. So again, landmark month. I mean, this is huge. Okay, moving into Aquarius for 20 years. And, that brings a lot of that air energy too. And then lastly, Saturn in your sign. Well, not in your sign, but Saturn in Pisces in your 9th house, which is, we're going to talk about that. Saturn's going direct, okay? Finally waking up from its retrograde mid-month. So that could do some, lifting for you. You could be doing some heavy lifting as well, but let's go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, so big month. As I mentioned, we kick it off on November 1st. As you can see, we have a new moon in Scorpio. Now, I want you to prepare the champers, okay? Break out the champers, bottled water, Zima, whatever you prefer, okay? Cancer, big new moon. Okay, Mars is going to sex out Uranus this day. Oh, there's a lot of breakthrough energy, maybe even some wonderful surprises for you. Very passionate new moon. This new moon is not boring, okay? And it's really, really great. It's in your area of fun and joy and love, true love, relationships, children. It's procreation, recreation. I wouldn't be surprised some of y'all having kids, okay? This is, this is that type of new moon. Saturn will be trining this new moon, makes it really special. Water trine here because it's harmonizing with Mars and Neptune, which are in water signs. Mars is in your sign, and before Mars moves into Leo. So a lot of emotionally moving moments around this time for you. Now, remember what I said, this is new moon, new beginnings, new opportunities, new chapters in your life. You get to set the tone of this month. Plant seeds, take that action to maximize growth. Okay, remember, you create your reality. Now, on the same day, Mercury will move into Sagittarius, as you can see. Here's the thing, Mercury will go retrograde November 25th, but because of that, Mercury will already kind of be in shadow at this point. And we'll talk about that later. Mercury in Sagittarius is very interesting. It's very interesting. Mercury's all about logic, the finer details, rationale. Sagittarius, big picture, big concepts, philosophies, wisdom. So there's a little bit disconnect here. It's like finding, I don't know, like frosted flakes in the vegetable aisle, whatever it is. But here's the thing: there is this great enthusiasm with Mercury and Sagittarius. You will likely have big philosophical conversations around this time. You could be studying, learning new things, exploring new concepts, expanding the higher mind. Okay, it's all about becoming wiser. There's elements of travel, publishing, broadcasting, all that could be highlighted in general. But for you, Cancer, hey, Sagittarius rules your sixth house. So work. You could be doing a lot of communication with work, your daily activities, health, wellness, fitness as well. When I say it's in shadow, by the way, it's the easiest way to explain it. Mercury's like dipping its toes in its retrograde. Okay. Now here's where it's interesting. I like Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. I know. One of the reasons why is because it is very, let me rethink my old belief systems, or let me rethink this to have new belief systems. Let me take another look at the big picture for myself. Let me reassess what I want in my life to become wiser. Okay, so there is this element of Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius that can be beneficial, learning, exploring, speaking, believing in your higher truths. Okay. It's very like, this is what I want. This is my authentic self. This is my awakening. That is the key word of this month, the Great Awakening. This is going to be a month of awakening. One of the reasons why here is because Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini, two mutable signs. Mercury's in Sagittarius, a mutable sign. So what does that mean? It means you will be willing to adapt to change. It'll be easy for you to adapt to change that you want, change that you control. Okay, Cancer, it is never too late to be what you might have been. Who said that? If you can tell me who said that quote, you get a cookie. Now, Sunday, November 3rd, daylight savings, everybody, if that is, something for you. But I really want to address the elephant in the sky, Mars opposite Pluto. The only aspect on this whiteboard. Okay, that's how big this is. Now, I have been talking about this for weeks, and here we are. Mars opposite Pluto, 29 degrees. Very strong. Very, very, very strong. Where you could have been feeling it the past few weeks, you will definitely feel it throughout November, okay? Especially in the first half. Now, here's the thing. One reason why I'm going to harp on this a little bit is because I want to prepare you, because we will have Mars opposite Pluto again in the beginning of January. So just know we're going to be working with this energy. Remember, it can be strong, very power trippy, power struggly. The energies will definitely be amped up around this time. Like, Sally just had her first espresso ever. Like, this is going to be big. Pluto, by the way, the planet that says, are you going to own me or are you going to fear me, right? That's what Pluto wants. He wants you to fear things, but Pluto is empowerment, okay? This is you having your power, taking back your power, using your power. Pluto rules the underworld, and so Pluto is locking horns with Mars, the god warrior, the warrior god. So what does this mean? So it means around this time, you're definitely going to feel like a bear being poked. Bears are being poked. You could feel maybe a little overbearing to others. Others can feel very overbearing to you. This can go on a deep level, right? Pluto, there's a lot of depth here with Pluto, right? So the unconscious. Pluto is extremes, and I want you to remember that, because Pluto can go to that extreme where it's pulling out those lower frequencies of Mars, right? Especially because Mars is in your sign. Mars is in your sign right before he goes into Leo at 29 degrees. Cancer, so big for you, okay? This is a big moment for you. Emotions can be heightened right now. But here, remember, the great thing about this, Pluto is transformation, regeneration, power, like I said, Mars, ambition, drive, passion. So you can channel this energy to seek your higher truths, to use this to your advantage. Okay. So really go deep here, really go deep because when I say go deep, working on your shadow side, doing shadow work. So what is that? What is shadow work? Uh, it's exploring parts of yourselves that you may repress, things in the subconscious as well, things that may be a little bit challenging to confront. But I'm just saying, around this time, there may be some things where you are compelled to go deep and have that, okay, and release those energies to move into your empowerment at this time. Remember, Mars can give you all that energy, Pluto can give you that power. You have to learn how to channel it. And when you do that shadow work, Cancer, your light shines. You know, you got that light inside you. You radiate. All right. So remember, channel this energy constructively for empowerment. Don't let anyone take your power. Now, Mars is going to leave your sign and then move into Leo. Mars is definitely coming in hot. Okay. Literally, he's in Leo, fire sign. So here's the other thing. Mars is also a little bit in shadow. Well, not even a little bit, pretty much in shadow at this point. Mars will go retrograde next month officially, but here's the thing. You will still feel his charge, okay? Action, drive, strength, a big shift from Mars being in your sign because now it's in your second house. So, what does this mean for you, Cancer? There's going to be a lot of emphasis on money, finances, things that you value, things that bring you value, okay? Material possessions as well, self worth, self value as well. This is big. This is big. A lot of energy around your passions, creativity, children, love, relationships. Those could be some focuses for you. There could be a lot of focus on things that make you proud, make you feel proud, all right, around this time with Mars and Leo for the entire month. And yeah, it's Mars and Leo. So yes, there could be focus on your sex life, sex drive, all of that. Leo rules this domain, okay? So with Mars and Leo, just use this time to be expressive. That's what Mars wants, more assertive, driven. This is your time to shine. We're talking about Leo here, okay? So this is you directing your spotlight. It could, with Mars in shadow, it could move at a little bit of a slower pace. Mars doesn't like being in shadow, so could have some little feisty moments, but he's action. Mars is action. He wants you to take action. So again, control your narrative here and go forth. All right, go forth with this. Now, Monday, where are we? November 11th. Venus is definitely, it's going to be moving into Capricorn. I think you're going to really love this, Cancer. You're going to really love this. Here's the thing. Venus and Capricorn, Capricorns are opposite signs. So this is bringing a huge focus on partnerships, relationships, one-on-one commitments for you. Venus, love, relationships, money, creativity. So, hey, and when I say one-on-one commitments, whatever resonates with you, okay? It can be love, it can be work, it can be your, I don't know, soccer coach or, you know, things like what, doctor, whatever it is. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now, this is really interesting because Venus is in Capricorn. It doesn't, you know, I like Venus in Capricorn. What it does is like, it's asking you, or you're probably going to be asking around this time about Venus is in Capricorn, how do I bring structure to these relationships, possibly new relationships, okay, partnerships as well. I'd like to put in the effort now. I really want to be loyal, dedicated, putting trust at the forefront. That's Venus in Capricorn, okay? And also, yeah, big focus on career. So a lot of y'all may see this in career, maybe business partners, maybe new colleagues, new boss, something here, or just your relationship with them. But a lot of grounded, practical energy for stability, commitments. And again, just it's Venus. So like passions, your desires, okay? If you're not here for work or love or whatever, remember it's creativity as well. Friday. Now, you see that we've got on November 15th, that full moon in Taurus. So this is it's a mixed full moon. We will obviously talk about this and all of these a lot more in your weekly readings. We'll go more in depth. But first thing I want you to do, Cancer, is I want you to know that this is in Taurus. So that's your 11th house, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, okay? Future dreams. It's also your social network groups you belong to, your communities. So with that said, now I want you to think back to May 7th when we had the corresponding new moon in Taurus, which was one of the best new moons of the year. And, it came after that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which happens, every 13 years. Really big, really big. So there could have been something there. You could have joined a club, made a new friend, right? Done something with friends that was really special, started something new, something you felt movement with your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, all of that. Okay. Now, there's something here with this full moon, November 15th, that is going to be illuminated for you, reaching a turning point. This full moon is conjunct Uranus, right? So, again, a lot of other things happening behind the scenes, but just with that said, could be some unexpected surprises around this full moon. There could also be big breakthroughs. Remember, Uranus, the great awakener. I talked about this last week. This is part of you waking up, right? Waking up to the fact that perhaps something does have to go, and it could be a friendship, a community. There could be something here, right? Now, Saturn going direct on that same day. Saturn's been retrograde since June 29th. You will feel this, okay? Saturn direct means business. He's put on his cowboy boots, okay, his big boy pants, and he's asking you, what are some of the lessons that you've mastered since I went retrograde, since I've been sleeping since the beginning of July, right? Did you pass my test? So pay attention to this week when Saturn goes direct. Okay, there could be a lot of energy here in terms of you thinking about or even, feeling that achievement, in terms of like this level of responsibility, discipline, work, all of that Saturn represents. Saturn in Pisces, as I was saying earlier, your ninth house. So that is spirituality. It is your belief system. It's how you see things, right? So you see that overlap here that's happening for you, Cancer, with Saturn going direct in your ninth house. And then you have all this Sagittarian energy that's happening. So it's really big. Okay. Sagittarius is the native ruler of the ninth house. So you'll definitely see things emerge, especially spiritually. Okay, with Saturn and Pisces, fellow water sign as well. Intuitive energy could be really strong, as well as emphasis likely on publishing. Like, were you working on a book all summer and now you're like ready to send it out to agents? Like broadcasting, long distance travel, education. There could be something you're deciding that you want to learn, but just remember, Saturn's back in the saddle. Okay. Now, Tuesday, November 19th, big day, big shift. Pluto moves into Aquarius. This is going to be really big for you. Okay. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Pluto did move into Aquarius in January, but then it the first time in 250 years. Okay, so then it shortly after that retrograded in May, and then all the way back into Capricorn. But now he's here for 20 years. I'll probably leave a link somewhere at the top here in the description box to the video I did on Pluto moving into Aquarius. It's your 8th house, Cancer. That's really big. So for the next 20 years, you're going to be going through a lot of transformation, a lot of power, empowerment energy. Finances will be really big. I would not be surprised if some of y'all are starting businesses. Okay. I would not be surprised if there's a lot of movement in terms of relationships here as well, love as well. But anyway, just know this is big. Aquarius, innovation, the radical, right? That's Aquarius. Okay. A lot of advancements we'll see in technology, space. Aquarius is the humanitarian. So communities, the world, the future. Aquarius is the future. Pluto's here for 20 years. We've got time to talk about this. Okay. Now, Thursday, November 21st, we officially move into Sagittarius season. So now you see you've got Mercury and the Sun in Sagittarius. So for the next 4 weeks, this is all about your journey. Remember, I talked about that kayaking down the river. So yes, literally can be travel. It can be travel of the mind as well. But this again is in your 6th house. So there's got to be a lot of activity for you in terms of your daily activities, right? You could just also get really busy around this time. You find yourself just like in busy mode, whether it is like things that have to do with home, the gym, fitness, health, wellness, pets, even. That's, part of the 6th house. But again, work. All right. But remember, this is a lot of seeking wisdom and, that big picture energy I was talking about. Now, Monday, November 25th, Mercury will retrograde in Sagittarius until December 15th. Then go direct in Sagittarius. So what does that mean? Mercury's going to be in Sagittarius until 2025. So keep that in mind. Mercury retrograde, as you know, brings delays, glitches in technology, computers, Wi-Fi, travel, maybe flight delays, but communication. So keep that in mind. Not getting emails, missing appointments, scheduling stuff could go sideways. So you're going to be fine. You've gone through Mercury retrogrades before. Stay frosty, be cool. You got this. And it's really all about the re's, right? Mercury retrograde. It's all about reassessing, revising, reevaluating, okay? Restructuring the way you see things. We're talking about Mercury here. Also, yes, a lot of people from the past can resurface, okay? You could also revisit places from your past. I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of, remember, travel energy here. And colleagues. I would not be surprised if some colleagues show up randomly. I don't know, maybe they message you on LinkedIn or something like that, like former colleagues and whatnot. But just remember what I said. It's a great time to change your beliefs to fit your big picture, your philosophies. Have your awakening, okay? And a lot of y'all are just going to feel this energy. Lastly, November 30th. Here we go. We got that new moon Sagittarius. We'll talk about this more in your weekly forecast. Just know at this point, we got Mercury, the sun, and this new moon in Sagittarius, where Jupiter and Mars are working on your side. So, and Uranus and Pluto as well. Set intentions, okay? Big ones. Remember, this is big picture. Sagittarius. Again, I would not be surprised with this new moon in Sagittarius for you, Cancer, if, you start a new job, or if there's something different that happens with your work, or it's something new, something great. We've got these two really great new moons, and even I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all get pets. Now, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you. Again, we'll talk more about there's so many great aspects as well, but we'll talk about that later. Let's see what's going on for you for this month, November 2024, for Cancer and Cancer rising and Cancer moon. Ooh, gosh. Look at that. That he really wanted to pop out. Well, that's a great sign. And so that's a little wink from the universe. And if it shows up in your spread, well, you know it's a sign. But it's something that I consider when I do your spread. All right, let's get to it, Cancer. November 2024. Okay, Cancer. Wow, that 10 of Cups. Ooh, really, really, really nice. Okay, really, really special. Now, Cancer, I do a traditional call to cross spread, offers the best overview, and if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Cancer, I love y'all. Thanks so much for being here. It is going to be a big month. All right, November's going to be significant, and let's see what's going on. All right. Interesting. You're gonna have to let some things go. I think that you know that. Look at what's happening here. I think that the great thing is there is that nurturing energy that you're known for, that's really strong, that feels really good. And yes, there is likely a lot of y'all going with all these retrogrades. You can see it here. Going back to the past for something. Maybe you reach out to a former employer. Maybe there's a friend. Maybe there's something from the past that may be coming back. Okay, let's get started. You got the Three of Pentacles. Really great. So it shows that, teamwork truly makes the dream work. And this is all about working with others, bonding with others to create something new and special and build that structure around it as well. This is there's only two cards, in the Pentacles, where the Pentacles are actually within the structure, within the wall. You see that there? Mm-hmm. Great timing for me to take a sip. But hey, so really cementing something here. A lot of y'all could have done it already. If not, you may as we kick off the month with that new moon, as I mentioned. Okay, so it could even be family energy, some new project that you're working on as well. Maybe there's something you're trying to get off the ground. It takes others. That publishing reference I made earlier. Maybe you have been working on a book, and even if you listen, you're doing that by yourself, but then you have got to bring in an agent, you got to bring in an editor, do you know what I mean? But this is really great. There's something here with finances. It is Pentacles. So again, maybe you start a new job, maybe you start your own company, maybe there's something there with other people with that Three of Pentacles. So really great. Love it. And then when I say money, Pentacles are your physical reality as well. So again, just something getting off the ground for you in your physical world. But now you got the Six of Cups. I love this energy with the Six of Cups and the Heart of Your Spread. There is so much joy here and kindness and gratitude. And it's that feel good card. It feels good to feel good. I can let my hair down and not stress, but high association with nostalgia. Okay. But good nostalgia, right? The time when you think about the time you were driving down Main Street with your best friends in high school, singing along to Four Non Blondes, and Becky in the back did her duck impression. Everyone was laughing, like those great energy, like that. But it does feel like there may be some also not only memories but actual reconnecting. Okay, reconnecting is coming up really strong, going back to something from the past. And again, I wouldn't be surprised with these retrogrades. This is truly nice in the Heart of Your Spread. Remember, this is a monthly forecast, so this just sense of like things harmonizing now for you. All right, remember, and there's that childlike, not childish, but childlike quality, that innocence, that feel good energy I was talking about. Really nice. Now you got the World. Okay, you got the World in your challenge area. Be ready for changes. Okay, don't resist, don't fight changes that are happening that like, okay, this has to change. I'm moving into this brand new journey, okay, because the World is the end of the major arcana. It is in your challenge area, so I do feel like a little bit of resistance here because you've also got the Four of Cups and the Root of Your Spread. It's almost like not wanting to let something go. But you do have the Ace of Swords. So that's a really great sign. Ace of Swords in your crown. Two messages coming through. One, yes, this could be a month where you do have this huge breakthrough, a mental breakthrough. Swords are the mental suit. Logic, intellect, thinking, processing, right? Communication too. Have that breakthrough with that conversation that you need to have, important conversations, whatnot. There's victory here. There's success here. Now, the other thing is that there really could be something here where with that Three of Pentacles energy as well, where there is like a signing something, like a contract, making some sort of an agreement. But the other thing is, it does seem like there could be a little bit of like making up with people too, like peacemaking, thinking about that, right? Thinking about, I feel like that was a big theme in your last week's reading. Yeah. The last 2 weeks of October. That's coming through. Now, you've got the Four of Cups and the Root of Your Spread. This is one of your cards, okay? This card is actually attributed to Moon and Cancer. Nonetheless, it's a Cancer card. Look at his reaction when the Hand of Spirit offers him a fourth cup. He's already got 3 cups, okay? So there is a little bit of, when you look at your entire spread here, there just may be something you're not satisfied with. And there could be something here where something from the past could bring that emotional growth, that emotional movement even, okay? Especially with that Six of Cups and the Heart of Your Spread. But there's almost like this underlaying, you asking yourself, like, what is it? What is not making me happy? What is, because this card, we call it's like emotional discontent, right? So I'm not saying any of y'all are, not happy or anything, but I'm just saying that's what this card is associated with. Again, look at his reaction, arms crossed, crossing off his heart, right? And it, there could be just something that you are ready to, it's almost like whenever this card comes up, I always say, like, raise your gratitude. This is all about gratitude. Remember, literally, like, he's crossing off his heart. That's what I said earlier. Now, when you have gratitude, there is this physiological component that actually affects your heart. Okay, it's literally a thing that makes it swell. So Gratitude does so much for you. So you see, there is kind of like that conflict here with the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups and the Reader spread. So you could be just go through like a lot of different emotions, but remember, raise that gratitude because that's going to help you open up your heart, have that self-love as well, and be appreciative of the things within your world. But I do like that Ace of Swords in your crown. It's showing all that potential of, yeah, I can, yeah, what I can, yeah, I get it. Now, you do have the Ten of Wands in your future. Yeah. Remember how I said earlier, did I say it earlier? Y'all gonna be really busy with all the Sagittarius energy in your sixth house, everyday activities. Y'all gonna be busy. Now, don't get so busy to the point of burnout or, this card is highly associated with like, can be like burdensome. Okay. But also the sense of, maybe even doing so much to distract yourself from what you have to pay attention to. Okay, so just be mindful of that. This is a Sagittarius card, right? So 10 is the end, though. 10 is the end of the suit. Just be mindful of, am I carrying too many wands? Can I drop a wand or two, right? I'm going to clarify that. Yeah, you do that, you're going to be absolutely fine. You got Temperance, which, guess what, is attributed to Sagittarius. So bam, back to back. Wow, that Sagittarius energy is going to be really strong. Again, Sagittarius rules your sixth house. Your sixth house, everyday activities. Have that. First of all, be in touch, right? Mind, body, spirit, all of it, okay? And just know that you're on a path. You're going to get to wherever you want to go. Just have that patience. Mars in shadow, Mercury retro, all of that that's happening this month. Even the other retrogrades, we got Neptune, Saturn retrograde. It's a thing. So there again, things may be moving at a little bit of a slower pace that you want to. This is saying, hey, I'm Archangel Gabriel. I'm on your side. I'm making things great for you. Just you're going to be fine. Okay. Trust in me. Trust in the process. Believe in yourself. Believe that everything's fine, because if you don't believe, then you might stress a little. You might worry a little. And ask yourself, Cancer, when was the last time stressing, worrying about anything did anything good for you? Never. So you're going to be fine as long as you go within. Let's get to your staff, Cancer. Wow, Cancer. What a month. What a month. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on, Cancer. And I love y'all. All right, so you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be listen. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. You really are. It's just I really want you to. Even if there is not some big change happening in your life, this new journey, have that awakening in terms of what do you want to change, okay? Look at this, all right? So first, you got the Nine of Pentacles. Absolutely amazing. I love the fact you got the Nine of Pentacles. Really great energy. Nine of Pentacles is someone who has a very self-sufficient energy, someone who earned her spot to stand in this garden of abundance. Feels good. Pentacles, right? All these pentacles stacked up around her. Again, money, wealth, but your physical reality, right? All that abundance in your world. You even see she's got the symbol of Venus all over her gown. We love that. The fact that she's got Venus representing like love and relationships and creativity and money. But a lot of enlightenment here. And it does seem like there is a sense of whatever you're doing in November, you want that feeling of, do you see her stressing? Do you see her worrying? No. Remember, she worked hard to get to this point where she doesn't have to, but there is that sense of like independence, right? Freedom, feeling free. Okay. So, and that's Sagittarius energy anyway, right? Now you've got the Queen of Cups. Amazing. In your external factors area, there's going to be someone on your journey, someone that opens doors for you, possibly someone, Queen of Cups has like a really big heart, right? She does what her heart desires. She has so much love to give, but she also has this self-love that fuels all that. Very intuitive energy with the Queen of Cups here, very emotionally driven, emotional intelligence. She's you, by the way. Queen of Cups is Cancer, double water here. in your external factors area, there is going to be someone that's coming through. Like I said, I feel more like opening doors for you, but there could be this like comfort you get from the Queen of Cups energy, this nurturing energy. This is, remember, feminine energy. So it can be a man, it can be a girl, whatever it is, like, gal or. But I love this energy for you, okay? It's real, like someone really loves you. Someone really loves you. You got the 2 of Wands as well. Take your time. Take your time, okay? It seems like there may be a little bit of just like back and forth, like, I just need to plan my next steps, okay? Remember, this is not a race, right? Take things at your own pace, at your comfort level. The 2 of Wands, yeah, there could be a little bit of like ambivalence here. You may even feel that this month, like, one step forward, 2 steps back, or you may feel like that's how the like time is for you, or the world, like, right? Just like, okay, let me just work with these energies and know that things are going to be a little bit slower in November. And when you do that, you're going to be absolutely fine with the sun in your final outcome. There you go. You're good. I'm getting deja vu. Are you getting deja vu from your, okay, last week's? Anyway, yeah, well, again, so the sun, there you go. So you've got a lot to look forward to. The sun is optimism, opportunity, the biggest yes in tarot. There's so much victory here, joy here. There's that freeness I was talking about. Even look at the wisdom child, not wearing any clothes or whatever, just that symbolizing that freeness, like, it just feels really good. That innocence, you've got that here as well, that feeling, that innocence and not stressing, not worrying. That is likely going to be a big theme for you here. There could be some things that just don't stress over anything, and you're going to be fine, okay? With the sun blasting all that like sunlight. Remember, I said even doing shadow work this month could be really beneficial. That light, right? The sun blasting all those shadows out of your life. But you're great. You're good. Let's break. Okay, so let's break it down week by week for you, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you. So the first week of November, we talked about the new moon in Scorpio, and then Mercury moving into Sagittarius. One day, and then daylight savings on November 3rd. That would be Sunday. Mars moving into Leo. One day that I want you to know is on Monday, November 4th, the sun will trine Saturn. So this is one of the best aspects of the month. It's actually one of the best days of the month. It's amazing. Okay. Start something new, plan something, set some goals here. You've got the power here. You got the sun trining Saturn, which is very auspicious. Okay. You will likely feel just very determined here. So this can be with like new ventures and relationships, something that is long lasting. Remember, you kicked it off here with the 3 of Pentacles, and then you did get the sun in your final outcome. So really love that energy. So let's see what's going on for you, Cancer, for the first week of November. Oh, you got the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, that's great. So yeah, you could be really focused on working toward your goals, your finish line, your legacy, okay? Not being distracted. Really, really, there is a sense of like doing things for others as well, service to others that's coming up. Like everything that you're doing is to have an impact or influence or just something with other people. It could be your family, your work, or, the big picture as well, okay? So I really, really love that. Now, second week of November, you got, we talked about Venus moving into Capricorn on Monday, November 11th. One day I do want you to watch out for, it's the very next day, Mercury on Tuesday, November 12th. Mercury will square Saturn. So this is a challenging day. Mercury was squaring Saturn, so maybe not a good time to sign a contract, but this, one of the reasons I'm bringing this up is because we will have it again too in December. So just getting prepared for this. You could have something here where you are just really focused on something spiritually. Remember, Saturn and Pisces are 9th house, but just with this aspect, there could be something pushing you to have more structure in the way that you are seeing your big picture. Okay. Now, Friday, November 15th, we've got that full moon in Taurus with Saturn going direct, so really, really big, okay? And then Saturday, November 16th, the sun opposite Uranus. So again, something here, it's just really rebellious energy, this aspect. There could be something unexpected, but again, breakthrough. There could be something here inspiring you to have a breakthrough, something innovative. It could be something with a friendship or a group that you belong to around this time. All right, so let's see what's going on for you for the second week of November. You're good. Talk about break. I mean, you got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Wands. So it looks like you're really, remember you got the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So you're kind of like moving in the direction when you take that action to get to like where you want, right? With that Nine of Pentacles energy, you've got the life force of the sun throughout the month as well. Ace of Wands. So new opportunity, new beginning. Again, I'm not surprised with that Three of Pentacles kicking off your spread. So Ace of Wands. So plant those seeds, like I said, and you could see some things growing for you around this time, around your passions, around work as well. Something in your physical world here, or just something you're going to feel very ambitious. Yeah, okay, so now, third week of November. Ooh, I love Monday, November 18th for you when the sun trines Neptune. We just came out of a lot of Neptune signs, but this is the sun. This is vibrating at a really high frequency. I love a very like blast of spirituality for you, particularly because Neptune is in your, area of spirituality. Now, Pluto moves into Aquarius, as you know, on November 19th, November 21st. Sun moves into Sagittarius. I really, really love. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I really, really love the Sun sextiling Pluto for you. That's going to be November 21st. This is an amazing day for finances, for relationships, especially for you. Remember, Pluto officially in Aquarius now in your 8th house of like relationships, finances, business partners, things like that, getting support from authorities. Really love this. So let's see what's going on for you for the third week. Okay. Cancer, third week of November. You're going to be fine. You're, yeah, 1,000,000% fine with the star. The star's aligning for you. This is faith. This is having faith in yourself. This is having faith in the universe. This is healing as well. If you feel that there's been some things that have been emotionally draining or whatnot, there you go. Okay. Everything's working out for you. The star, the week that Pluto moves into Aquarius, Aquarius being the native ruler of the 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams. Well, the stars are aligning for you. There's things growing in your world. Look at it. The star coming after the Ace of Wands. Remember, look at I put out the leaves sprouting from the wand, right? There's something that's growing here. And then you see the water bearer, right? Remember, attributed to Aquarius, pouring onto the land as well. So there's that fertility and growth. And yeah, you're going to be absolutely fine. Remember, you got the sun as well. Now, the last week, November 25th, Mercury will retrograde in Sagittarius on the 25th, like I said, but I do want you to pay attention to November 27th when the sun trines Mars. This is a really big deal. This is going to be really major. This is, again, a very auspicious aspect. Remember, Mars has moved into your second house of income, salary, finances, things that you value, self-worth, self-value. This is very like feeling alive, and physically too. Physically, Mars is physical energy. We're talking about the sun as well, that life force. So physical strength and endurance, like Forrest Gumping it. Like this is, you're going to feel this, but use this aspect to your advantage. And Saturday, we talked about the new moon in Sagittarius, ending of the month on November 30th. Let's see what's going on for you, okay, Cancer, for the last week of November. Oh, you got the Nine of Swords. Okay, so get out of your head. There really is, like that last week, there really could be something here that you, again, something is going on behind the scenes for you that I was picking up earlier. And now you've got the Nine of Swords. I don't think it's you. I think it's someone in your world. Someone may have said something to you. There could have been something that someone just made you overanalyze things, overthink things as well. This card is actually attributed to, it's a Gemini card. And so remember, Gemini rules our 12th house. So up here anyway, the subconscious and spirituality, healing though. So there could be something here. The 12th house is also hidden enemies, by the way, right? So, and it is facing your fears. It's also self-sabotage energy. That's all part of the 12th house. But even still, with that Nine of Swords, take that time to, don't overthink things. Don't overanalyze things. Ask yourself, if you are doing any of that, what is the source of that? And how can I work with that energy at this point with that Nine of Swords energy? Okay, so this, like I said, it's going to be a busy month. And it just could be that maybe you have started something new. Things are going a little bit like not the way that you had planned because of all the retrogrades, especially Mercury going retrograde. Someone could be a little like as well. Just remember that is an energy that's happening. Remember, I said there's power trips and power struggles. So remember, don't let anyone take away your power, and don't let anyone make you feel like that. Okay, I'll clarify that. I'll clarify the Nine of Swords for you. You got the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, there's, with that Four of Pentacles, it does seem like there could be something here with a business partner, something work related, and maybe even home related. Maybe your partner and you have different views on maybe saving money, spending money, things like that. But remember, the Four of Pentacles is putting things in order, building that structure, right? So that could be the source of it. But the good thing is with that, it could help you also get out of like a headspace and putting your energy into, okay, let me plan for my future. Let me, put things in order. All right. Especially with finances. But remember, Pentacles are your physical reality as well. Oh yeah, it definitely is going to be not seeing eye to eye with someone. Like I said, what I was feeling with that Nine of Swords, you got the Five of Wands as well. So definitely can have to do something with money the last week. Just keep that in mind, because Five of Wands is a Leo card. All right. So remember, Leo rules your second house of income, finances, money. But remember, you're going to be in a good space. You've got a lot of great energy happening here. Just be mindful of that last week when we get deeper into those retrogrades anyway. And so, yeah. Okay. So, and then don't forget, you had the Ten of Cups pop up as well, right? The Ten of Cups, which is so much joy. It's happy everything, the Ten of Cups, all right? A lot of feel-good energy. That cups are love, emotions, and feelings and relationships. So that's also, part of your journey, okay? And it seems like that might be kind of like a finish line for you too. That is like seeking that, joy in relationships. Your partner can be business partner, whatever fulfills you emotionally, but also children as well. All right, so what I'm going to do for you now, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to use a different spread, and I'm going to break it down, just themes: career, love, health, and then an extra one. So let's see where you want to put some focus on, okay? When it comes to career, if you don't have a career, if you're retired, just what you're passionate about, what you're exerting your energy into, that you want to be known for. So just maybe passion if you're not here for career, or, your profession or whatnot. All right, so let's see. Career. Six of Swords. Okay, so it seems like there's a lot of movement in terms of career, especially the way that you're thinking about it, feeling about career. Maybe there is something where something did happen in the past, and now you're just like, okay, well, I'm just going to move with this energy. Nothing I can do. Six of Swords is all about transition. It's great. I love the Six of Swords. Okay, so again, a lot of that headspace energy. Remember, you've got that Ace of Swords anyway in your crown. So use that mental acuity, right? Am I saying that right? But it is kind of like going from like just a better headspace, right? Okay. So it just seems like that's got to be something to focus on in terms of career, right? Just if you feel that it is something with career, work matters. Remember, you have a lot of that. Again, if you feel stressed or any of that energy, focusing on not being in that energy and moving forward. And for a lot of y'all, it's just going to happen. Okay. Now, love. Let's see what's going on for love. for you, Cancer, Page of Cups. I'm not surprised. You literally have that new moon in Scorpio kicking off this month. As I mentioned, that is your 5th house of true love and relationships. Okay, so Page of Cups, really great. Someone could be coming through. You could be thinking about someone new, but also you could have this just. Remember, you have like the wisdom child. You have these children here as well. So Page of Cups, really the new, like young energy. And so it could be you going through this like process of like feeling that youthful spirit. Okay, when it comes to love, it could be in a current relationship as well. But yeah, Page of Cups, definitely someone could be coming through. Pages are messengers. You'd be getting messages. I think I told you, maybe it was your last reading. There could be someone that you know within your community or a friend that introduces you to someone. Please, be communicative this month. Now, health, fitness, wellness. All right. Let's see what's going on in that area of your life. Cancer. Oh, gosh. You got another Ace of Wands. Look at that. So yeah, you could be starting something new when it comes to health, wellness, and fitness, or maybe even the way that you're seeing things, thinking about things. This also, by the way, includes mental health. All right. When I talk about health and fitness and wellness, all right. So this is great. There could be something new that you're moving into, something coming into your life that could be maybe a personal trainer. It could be something like, I don't know, counselor, whatever it is. There's something new here that could be bringing you a lot of insight, but also just something that's just going to change your world where it can grow into something big. Maybe you've got this big focus on, I want to, be the next Forrest Gump and, run across 4 states or whatever it is, right? Powering up for that. Now, the last card, I call this pay special attention card, all right? We're just going to pay special attention to it, see what's going on for you. Big, important message with this one. Yeah. Oh, you got the 5 of Wands again. So here's the thing. With the 5 of Wands, yes, there could be not seeing eye to eye, a lot of egos at play. I mentioned this from the get-go, okay? There's got to be someone that rises above remember I talked about like kids here? You got a lot of kids in your spread, okay? But now with the 5 of Wands, these are kids that got egos, and a lot of it could be just competitive energy, playful energy, but still it's that ego energy that may be at play. So again, someone's got to rise above and say, hey, y'all, let's just see eye to eye here. Why don't we, go get some shrimp tacos instead of, swinging our wands and whatnot. So that's really all it is if there is, you feel like any sort of conflict, not seeing eye to eye within your physical world, and it may come up, okay? Always be the better person in this situation. Always be the best version of yourself and work with those energies and be that role model. Okay. Cancer, you got a big month, really big month, but those 2 Ace of Wands, you got the Star, you got the Sun, you got Temperance, big change happening. Don't resist that change. Thanks so much, Cancer. If you like this reading, would be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what is going on. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the other thing is next week. Yeah, next week we will we'll go deeper into the aspects. Okay. Thanks and yeah. Okay. Thanks so much, Cancer. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.